What's going on, guys? So we're back with a new video, and in today's one we're back with the first airsoft video on the channel in quite a while. This is something I'm going to be doing alongside my DayZ gameplay and videos as well. It's another hobby I have, and the country is slowly starting to come out of lockdown, and airsoft is going to be opening at the end of the month. So hopefully there'll be a lot more gameplay and different, hopefully gun reviews and stuff coming, as well as DayZ gameplays. This is the first one, and the first one isn't a gameplay, it's actually a build video. My brother usually goes playing airsoft with me whenever we actually go and play airsoft, and for years he's never had his own gun, he's always had to loan one of mine. Back in February was his birthday, and I decided to kind of surprise him with a gun. It was a bit of a late birthday present, but he got a birthday present nonetheless. I decided to surprise him with a gun themed off of the gun you can see in the picture on screen. This is a skin from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. He saw this one in the store and he really liked the look of it, and I was like, that's pretty doable on an Airsoft M4. So I was like, right, let's just replicate it. So we've done that to the best of our ability, while also trying to keep it on a bit of a budget, having a gun that he'll be able to use and it'll be practical to use at the same time. He really liked it. I didn't get to show his reaction when he first saw it because my GoPros died, so that's a bit unfortunate, but he still got the gun, really liked it, and hopefully airsoft reopens again, we'll be able to go airsoft with it, and I'll give him a couple of my GoPros and we'll get some footage of this gun actually in action as well that you'll hopefully see on the channel in the next coming months. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the airsoft content that's going to be coming, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and until then I should catch you guys in the next one. So peace out for now. So these are the parts we're going to use, or the upper and lower anyway, that we're going to use for the build. They are currently painted a brass colour. I had them on a different gun that I was doing like a brass and black build for, but I actually need these ones to use the gearbox and motor for this, because these are the ones that are going to go the green. But instead of completely sanding them down, I'm just going to give them a quick run over with a 1000 grit sandpaper. So I'm going to do that, and I'll do probably a base coat of primer first, and then we'll probably do either 2 or 3 layers of green and then clear coat over that as well. So let's get to it. So front sights are second coat done on them, I think, so far. Stock is done. It's got its full 4 coats and a clear coat on it, just kind of drying it now. And then the suppressor is on like its 2nd coat so far. Went with a bit of a different design for the suppressor because I decided to use one that I already have, and it's a bit smaller and not the same design, but I think it should turn out pretty cool. And that's it so far. Now we're kind of going on to accessories and stuff. All the green parts and stuff like lower receiver and stuff is currently drying, and these parts have been sanded down. They've had their first coat of primer, and then this is their first coat of black so far. Going with a matte black, and it's turning out pretty nice so far. They'll get at least probably 2 more coats each on either side, and then they will get a clear coat after that. But otherwise than that, pretty good so far. Alright, so these are all the parts so far. So upper receiver is now black, the way it's meant to be, to match the picture. Sights are now green and black. A little bit of overspray there on the sight, but I'm not going to be worried too much about it. This one came out really well. This is what I was doing with the suppressor to make it look a little bit different. I wanted to keep the Noveski there because it's a genuine Noveski one, so I just decided to paint the ends of it. Pistol grip as well. I only had to do the bottom of it, the actual screw itself, but otherwise than that, pretty nice. Got a fresh coat of black paint. Stock turned out really good. These parts here, I'm not too worried about them being a little bit like wonky and stuff. Makes it look a bit more rough and kind of military, I suppose, so that's fine, but otherwise than that, it kind of came out pretty good. So it's been about a week since we've updated the gun project. I ordered a ton of stuff from Taiwan Gun, and it came in today. It took about a week to arrive, which is pretty good, usual standard time. And we've got pretty much everything. So that brown box over there is the rail. We've got outer barrel, the hollow sight, inner barrel, hopper rubbers, new hop-up unit, rails for the, or rail covers for the actual rail itself. They threw in a free bag of BBs as well, which I'll give to my brother. And so it means that today, hopefully, we should have the entire gun completely built. I had the lower half, it just needed a few little touch-ups here and there, so that's outside being just touched up at the moment. And I had to paint 2 of the rail covers green to go with the colour scheme for the gun. Now the only other thing I have to paint is the hollow sight, which if I get out here, I'm meant to paint this hollow sight. I think it's like these outer parts as well. I'll probably do that, I'm not sure. I'm just going to put it on the gun first and see what it looks like, and then if we need to paint it we can change it around. But that's also done. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to do the outer barrel and put the hop-up all together, make sure that's all working well, and then we should be able to possibly start building the upper receiver while we wait for the lower to dry. So I bought a, I think it's 10.5-inch outer barrel, and then it comes with an extension if you want to bring it, so it brings up to 14. We're only going to stick with the 10.5. So hopefully it should just all slide straight in, which it does. I grab the rail. This rail is very, very nice. It's meant to be like a mock of a Mark 18 rail, and it is very, very nice. Okay, so the one thing I've noticed is this outer barrel goes in fine, but there's no like little catches to be able to catch in the grooves to stop it from spinning. So put it in, it just spins. So I don't know if that's going to work. We'll see, but if not, might have to use that and that extension and make that work somehow, but we'll see. I have this designed in a very interesting way. There's 2 at the back as well. I think all these have to come out. Yeah, and then all this lower will fall off. Kind of splits in half, this rail. There we go. That makes more sense, and then these can pop out. Cool. And then this can pop on here. I think actually, wait, hang on. Alright, I think that should be good. And then, fuck, which side was the back? I think this was the back, right? Yeah.
Okay, all locks in like that. Got these two bolts for the bottom, like so. And if this goes on a certain way, like that, all screws back into place then. Okay, this actually all looks pretty good. I'm just going to put like the sights and stuff on it now, just so they're kind of on it, and then we can see what it all just kind of looks like and see what we need to do. If we need to move pieces around or not, then we can check that out. That'll do for now. And then I think this goes on this way, which it does. The upper of that is looking really cool. Fair bit of weight to that now, which is good, but nothing, you know, too crazy. That is pretty cool. I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. Alright, we'll get on to the lower receiver. Now we're on to the lower receiver. So hopefully we can get this done today and have this gun at least firing today. That would be my main plan. Just get it firing, see if it works, and if it works, happy days. Okay, these took a while to get on. I'm going to give him this battery as well. It's a 9.6 volt battery, 1100 milliamp. I run all my guns on 9.6 just because I find it easier, and I don't use them that much that I need to be running them on lipos. I can run my guns on lipos if needs be, but again, I just don't use them that much to do so at the moment. Okay, the motor needs to be adjusted. Otherwise than that, I think we're doing good. At least it fires, that's the main thing. Okay, so we're on to the final bits. Stock is now. We just need to do the final bits, put the mag release on, and we should be done. Okay, that's the stock in. Put the, oh wait, I need to put the cover back on first, like so. Alright, looking good. I forgot to put the dummy bolt catch on, so I can do this right now. Since these are plastic, you don't technically have to take them apart, you just bend them over a little bit and then job done. So I painted the two panel covers as well, the rail covers. I didn't get to give them a load of coats because I actually ran out of paint, but I got enough to do one coat, so in the future I will buy some more paint and I'll buy some more paint and give them a second coat, but for right now they'll be fine. They're an incredibly tight fit, but I mean they do work. I'll try to slide them down a bit more, but for now I think that'll do like that. Upper receiver done. I just have to put the spring in for the bolt catch, or the bolt itself, but otherwise than that it's done.